Did you know that by age 8, Donald Trump was already a millionaire, thanks to the wealth gifted to him by his father, Fred Trump? That's right, the man who claims to be a self-made billionaire inherited a massive fortune that allowed him to build his empire. Let's dive into the shocking details. The Trump family's massive wealth. The Trump family has amassed an incredible amount of wealth over the years, with Donald Trump leading the pack with an estimated net worth of around $5 billion as of 2024. But how did they get so much money to invest, push up and speculate on real estate to secure and expand their stakes? And it all begins with Fred Trump, Donald Trump's father. Fred Trump was a very wealthy man and an influential real estate developer, and he endowed his son Donald with a huge fortune. The New York Times, in a report published in 2018, revealed that Donald Trump was a beneficiary of not less than $413 million from his father's real estate business. This feature embraces gifts, loans, and anything of that nature that assisted Donald in getting a good start in the business world. With food and clothing to be provided by his parents, by the age of 3, Donald was making $200,000 a year to today's standards from his father's empire. By any standards, he has been a millionaire by the age of 8 years. Fred Trump also bought a 52-unit apartment and gifted the property to his son when he was 17 years old. Money from his father only went up as he grew older. In his 40s and 50s, he was pocketing over $5 million a year. The Trump family's lavish lifestyle. The Trumps are not shy about spending, and this is evident in their house, cars, and fashion. Donald Trump bought this house, Mar-a-Lago, in Florida in 1985 for $10 million, and its current value is estimated to be $160 million. The family also has several other buildings: the Trump Tower in New York and the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. apartments. Over the years, the Trump family cars have also raised eyebrows among many people. Donald owns a Boeing 757, which costs $100 million, various cars, and even a helicopter. Similar to the protection of its members' lives, the Trump family members are lovers of the finest things, including sophisticated wear. Where Melania Trump is known to have worn tens of thousands of dollars worth of dresses. The Trump family's deception. Thus, even though the young Trump was gifted a great fortune by his father, Trump has always boasted that he had built the fortune on his own. He announced in his account that he borrowed a small cash of $1 million from his father and grew it to $10 billion in his trading. But this is not the truth at all. In a sworn deposition in August of 2007, Trump confirmed paying money and owed $9.6 million from his father's estate, and in 2015, while campaigning for the presidency, Young admitted to borrowing $1 million from his father as a young man. But these amounts make only a drop in the ocean of the overall increase in wealth that he got from his father. Another serious claim that has been reported time and again against the Trump family is that they have been involved in the process of cheating others in terms of their well-off wealth. Investor and former Forbes reporter Jonathan Greenberg stated that in 1980, Donald Trump lied to him regarding his actual net worth and his portion of the family fortune to get on the Forbes 400 list. Following this, Greenberg said that while Trump might have been worth $5 million back then, the latter made Forbes believe that he was a man of much wealth. The Trump family's downfall. Nevertheless, the Trump family has been wealthy for a long time, but their greed and dishonesty can take a turn for the worse. The presiding judge of the court in the United States on February 22, 2024, gave a judgment that Donald Trump is to pay $355 million in fines for the offenses that the financial fraud claims him to be guilty of. And for the next 3 years, he cannot carry out any business in the state of New York. Donald Jr. and Eric, who are both directors of the Trump Organization, cannot transact in New York for the next 2 years. The judge rejected the Trump family's claims and said that the Trump brand is now associated with fraud and failure. And the family did not show any remorse regarding their actions that could be described as borderline pathologies. This verdict is not the first one that the Trump family has faced or experienced in court. Several cases have been filed against Trump's family. It wasn't that long ago when the defendant declared billions in personal wealth, the state's attorney general wrote in a January 2022 filing. Trump's liquid assets, the document said, were closer to $93 million. The Trump family's influence on American politics. The Trump family has also had a favorable financial position, which has enabled them to exercise some of their political power. In 1977, Fred Trump and Donald Trump were named as sponsors on the invitation for New York's Salute President fundraiser organized by the Democratic National Committee. The Trumps socialized with other political leaders and other influential personalities at the event through the use of money. In the Republican primaries of 2016, Trump relied on his business acumen, appealing to many voters who believed that such a man could easily solve the problem well experienced by the nation. But when the voters were informed that he came to get a lot of his money from his father, most of them had a change of heart. The following issues have also been a subject of controversy among the Trump family. Family wealth. Some people have accused the family of evading taxes, especially when they were wealthy, and of some sharp dealings in their businesses. The Trump family's wealth has also been seen as a symbol of the growing inequality in American society, with many arguing that the system is rigged in favor of the wealthy elite. The Trump family's charitable giving. The Trump family may have a net worth in the billions, yet there are few public records of them giving to charitable organizations. Despite being a billionaire, The Washington Post reported that the president had not donated personally to charity in over 10 years as of 2016. The Trump Foundation also has many controversies, which include self-dealing and misuse of funds, even though it was started in 1988. In 2019, the Attorney General for New York State, proving that the Trump Foundation misused charitable funds for the political campaign and had personal business debts, ordered the foundation to be shut down and fined $2 million. It is a similar case with Trump's family, as they have been criticized for not being charitable givers, mainly because of their orientation. The exact net worth of the Trump family is quite debatable, but it is generally known to be highly affluent. Even though over the years the family became a millionaire, many of these funds were not directly earned by the participants themselves, but were donated to them by Fred Trump. Alliance reporting Trump's business cheating activities may be an indication of his family's arrogance and defying of legal consequences that are likely to mark down the family's wealth and business empire. Considering the Trump family's influence regarding money in the United States, we should learn that money does not define the wealth of a country or the values that people adhere to. Another lesson to learn from the Trump story is the truth about human nature. Greed and egoism rule the world, and moral principles cease to be a barrier when a person is overwhelmed by the Fahrenheit of capital and absolute power. What do you think about Donald Trump's family's wealth? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.